Tom's Corner, everybody. Welcome into the corner with myself, Brian Hawkins, and the man, Tom Persky. How are you?
Brian, I'm doing great. This is a great morning. We're looking forward to having fun.
And it's a special morning because, once again, we have two guests in the studio with us, and why don't you do the honors?
Yes, we do. We have two students here that are celebrating White Cane Day, so we're going to learn about that today. And so we have Amy and Hannah. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves and where you're from, and then say a little bit about it. So Amy, why don't you start?
I'm Amy, and I'm a junior at Naperville North. I guess White Cane Day is basically a day to celebrate, independence of blind people, which is a really important thing because not a lot of attention is brought to it, and not a lot of people know what canes are. So that's pretty cool that we celebrate it.
Right. And you have a vision impairment yourself?
Yes, I have Peters anomaly.
Okay, I've heard of that. And so you're planning on going out to college?
Oh yeah, I want to go to music school in Massachusetts.
Oh, awesome. And say, Hannah, you want to say hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I close to the microphone?
You're fine, yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah. I am a senior at Naperville North.
And somebody said you have some special shoes on.
We are wearing special White Cane Day shoes.
White Cane Day shoes, okay.
My shoes kind of have some glitter around the sides of the shoe and some bows on the toes of the shoe, and one shoe says White Cane and the other shoe says It Up, so we kind of combined the motto into the two shoes.
I see. Wow, that's pretty wild. And you're a user of the White Cane, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So what does it mean to you?
It's kind of the metaphor, getting around your blindness obstacles, being able to use the stairs and,
right,
dodging the old, do you need to use the elevator trick? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Amy, how would you answer that question? What is it?
I guess the cane is kind of like an independence thing for me. Because a lot of people are like, you can just take a taxi or you can just take an arm, but you don't always need to do that. You can take public transportation, you can take trains to work, you can cross streets yourself. You don't need to have an arm all the time. You don't need to rely on a dog because you think it's going to get you faster there.
Okay, yeah. Wow, terrific. So we're going to go on and talk later about technology, and I know you guys probably use lots of technology, right?
Yeah.
Do you use an iPad at school?
I use an Apex mostly for my main schoolwork, and then I use a computer. Our school actually just transferred to Chromebooks this year. I love those, but I usually use JAWS. I'm a proficient JAWS user, and iOS, iPhones, iPads. I'm pretty familiar with all of that.
Wow. How about you, Hannah? Do you use technology?
Well, yeah, our school has transitioned to the Chromebooks, so I use the Chromebooks.
Okay.
And I also use a Braille Note Apex, and I have an iPhone, but I just think that the iPad screens are way too big, so I don't use those,
So a lot of our listeners are older people, and we're always talking on this show more about technology, and so they get all freaked out. So imagine if you're very low vision or blind and you're a student, and these guys are way ahead of us sometimes in technology. But I was going to mention one thing that I think is pretty cool is we recently met with the flagship store here in Chicago, AT&T. It's 600 North Michigan Avenue. And one of the women there, Nicole, came and visited us here, and they are offering free instruction to anyone with a disability. So vision impairment, hearing impairment. They're going to even offer interpreters for people, and it's a great place. I actually went when I got my new iPhone 6S, and she sat there with me for like an hour and a half and went over Now, I've been an iPhone user. I already knew how to use it, but she showed me lots of new things. But this is a service that AT&T is providing in that particular location. They're not a sales location. They're just what they're calling a customer service or training location. Yeah. And so people that want to go and actually learn and start out for the first time, maybe using an iPhone or an iPad, that AT&T store, again, 600 North Michigan Avenue, you can call them directly. You can ask for Nicole and actually make an appointment with her to sit down, or anyone there that works in the store has been pretty good. A lot of this information will be on our website, chicagolighthouse.org, and we'll be posting that as well. So people will be able to access, I think, which is a pretty cool service.
Yeah, sounds like it.
By AT&T.
Yeah, a lot of folks can use that. Now, you're on the road, just a few more shows left before the end of the year, right?
We do. We're coming up Wednesday, October 21st. It's always from 10 o'clock in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. We're going to be at the Mount Prospect Public Library. They've been begging us to come all summer, and we finally did arrange a date. Now, that's my old stomping grounds, Mount Prospect, so I'm kind of looking forward to going. But this is free. It's open to the public. Come and see over 200 products, low vision, blindness, independent living aids, and meet our staff and sit down and talk and learn what's out there to help you if you're new to vision loss. These shows are provided by the Lions Clubs of Illinois, so we're excited to go out into the community. Thursday, October 29th, we're going to be at Palos Hills Community Center, which is a great location. The people there, again, 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock at the Palos Hills Community Center. And then our final show for the year is coming up on November 10th. And that's going to be in my old hometown, Des Plaines, Illinois. City of Destiny, they used to call it.
So get your tickets now.
Yeah, Des Plaines, or we used to call it Des Trains, because there's so many trains in the town. But Des Plaines is 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock at the Brookdale Senior Living, which is right on the corner there, River Road and the railroad tracks. So don't get hit by the train. But we're looking forward to doing these last 3 shows and getting to meet more people. And we served this last year, over 2,000 persons in our shows who were vision impaired or blind. So we're kind of glad that the Lions are committed to this project.
And how many products are you up to now? I know it was pretty high before.
Well, we have over almost 1,000 in our store, and then we try to bring the most popular items, about 200, out to the shows. So it's lots of packing and unpacking, but it's worth it because we are helping lots and lots of people. So thanks you guys for coming today, Hannah and Amy, and
you're quite welcome.
We're glad you're here, and we'll say goodbye for now.